I mean, I think you have to be, fairly adequate at single source of truth. But I think you have to be more open to the bad data that AI is going to help you understand, right? That the predictions and or the suggestions, when you look back into your data, you might say, well, I've got to fine tune some of that data, be it your customer data, accuracy of that. In our case, being some of our engineering data around structure, around packaging, around allocation rules, around how things are filled, right? And sometimes those things get created and they stay fairly static because they work. But they work in systems that aren't as algorithmically tight as something that AI would give you. So I think there's a real learning opportunity to actually have better data with these AI predictive engines. That's been our experience on the two use cases that we put together that are in production right now. And it's been actually quite good. And it's been quite revealing that if we had better data, we'd have better predictions, which is what's going to happen, which is obvious, I guess. But no one thinks they have bad data, especially engineers.
Maybe
toss that in.
Most of my students spend a majority of their time cleaning data. And as IT leaders and looking forward, I think the one thing that I see that would really help your organizations is if you could try and, first of all, capture as much data as you possibly can, and good data. That's always, how do you do that? And then the second part is try and foresee what could be very valuable in the future. Because as these algorithms develop and the technology develops, you don't even know what kind of data is really going to be helpful. But the more data you can capture that's good today and keep it could really help you going forward, I think.
We kind of treat data as the side effect of an application, and most of our organizations have hundreds of applications, most of which we've built, some of which we've bought, most of which we control the data model on, some of which we don't, right? So they're all created specifically for an application, so we need to be able to abstract that out. We need to sort of elevate data as being just as important as applications versus infrastructure and applications, and we need to sort of govern it as a source, which is why I kind of put AI and machine learning as a sub-requirement of sort of the chief data officer or the data science mechanism versus under the storage team or under the backup team or